This is the easiest YouTube automation niche to print $5,000 a month. Now guys, you know most of the videos I do often make kind of revolve around long form. This is the first short form video I'm posting on this channel in I believe 7 or even 8 months. Now guys, this is probably the easiest shorts niche to copy when it comes to YouTube automation, not to mention the longevity that a niche like this has. Now guys, I actually showed off this niche a year ago. My whole channel revolved around teaching people how to do this niche, but it sort of dwindled out. Nobody's really been talking about it, and if anything, the niche that I'm about to show you is doing better now than it was over the last 2 or even 3 years, and it's astronomically easy to start. Now guys, before we get into it, if you want to go ahead and join my public Discord server, it's discord/1%, discord.gg/1%. It's a super cool community. We've got about 4,000 members, and we just share a bunch of results and we all network. So if you want to go ahead and join that, type it in, it'll be linked below. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, what I'm going to be doing in today's video is showing you exactly what this niche is, how it works, and how you can replicate it one for one insanely easy. Now, no more yapping, let's get straight into it. The niche that I am talking about is screen addicts. This channel I've showed off many times in the past, about a year ago, but recently it has been exploding and nobody is really doing it. What I'm going to go ahead and show you is obviously they post videos like 5 times Family Guy did
Times
so-and-so.
Family Guy referenced Marvel. Times Family Guy referenced the Olympics.
So it's essentially just like very quick short form content, about 40 seconds, with like 5 times where Homer Simpson or 5 times where Peter Griffin did so-and-so. Now, these guys are pulling in 100 million short form views a month, and obviously with a CPM of about 30 cents, which is kind of what I would guesstimate this niche to sort of have. They're probably making about $20,000 to $30,000 a month through just shorts. We're not counting a music deal, we're not counting affiliates, sponsorships, just purely short ad revenue, which is obviously insane. And just recently, I've had my eyes on this channel and they've been absolutely exploding comparatively to what they were doing. If we go ahead and check their view stats, if we go to max, yes, they were doing great over the last year, but as you can see, they were only doing, about 5 or so million views a month. And as of right, or no, not 5 or so million views a month, but about 20 million views a month. And now they've just skyrocketed to 100 million. So they're absolutely popping off. And I'd say right now is a perfect time to get into this. So me making this video is going to show you exactly how to handle the script writing, voice acting, everything that goes about researching a video like this. And let me just say, you can make these videos for less than $10. So let me go ahead and show you exactly how I would do that. So really, really quickly, what do we need to actually create a video like this? First thing, research. Obviously in the past, you would have had to actually pay a team to go ahead and, of course, because it's like a recap ranking system, they would have to go through Family Guy itself or whatever TV show you might be talking about, and they'd have to nitpick specific moments, give you timestamps, give you the episode numbers, give you everything like that to know when it actually happened. But deep research has completely revolutionized this. I mean, there's no need to do it anymore. Given deep research, you're actually able to find the exact timestamps, exact minute, exact episode number, everything for whatever niche you might be doing. Now guys, really quickly, let me just say, you can take this a step further. Don't think that you were trapped in the Family Guy niche. You could expand this into so many different TV shows. I mean, just to name a few, there's Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, regular show, Adventure Time. There are so many big fandoms, even The Simpsons or American Dad. Now, without further ado, let's get into actually how to execute on this specific niche. So we're simply going to go into ChatGPT. We're going to take a screenshot of the most popular videos, obviously recently. And I know this is very similar to what I do for regular long form, but I think specifically in a niche like this, it is absolutely crucial to be copying outliers, especially on shorts when we're targeting an 80-20 split in terms of swipe rate. So all I've gone ahead and said is I sent it the screenshot, of course, of their recent uploads. And what I said was, I'm copying this YouTube Shorts niche, analyze the videos that performed well, and replicate me 20 video ideas that also have virality. All I'm going to do is press enter, and we're going to see a bunch of actually very optimized video ideas that we can go ahead and copy. And bang, just like this, times Joe Swanson was roasted, times Family Guy referenced Marvel, times we felt sorry for talking objects, times May Griffin had no friends. This is obviously a fairly good idea, and of course it was just giving me the top performing category. So the video ideas that it went ahead and gave me was times Stewie Griffin tried to kill Lois, which is obviously a great idea, times Peter Griffin actually made sense. I could see this performing really, really well. But what I mean by showing you how to handle the ideation process is the fact that this makes it so easy. I mean, you can generate 30 video ideas, schedule them ahead, write the scripts in about not even 25 seconds, and just handle all the work to an editor. Now, the funny thing about short specifically, comparatively to long form or ultra long form, is the fact that you can pump out so much more volume in a niche like this specifically. Now, let's go ahead and presume we wanted to go with the video idea 5 times or just times Peter Griffin made sense. For the sake of today's video, we're going to do 5 times Peter Griffin made sense just to make it easier. So what I went ahead and did was I extracted the transcript, of course, for one of the videos we wanted to copy. Now we're going to head back to ChatGPT and we're going to, using this exact transcript we just copied from their video, we're going to go ahead and write up an exact prompt and what I want you guys to copy if you want to get the research perfect. Now guys, all I said was I'm copying that niche 1 for 1. The video title is 5 times Peter Griffin actually made sense. Make the script 60 seconds long, keep it highly engaging and optimized for AVD, obviously meaning average view duration. Remember, this is a short. We need low swipe rate and high AVD. Pretend you're a YouTube script writing genius. Now, this is the important part. Say, here's an example script, obviously paste in the example script that we just stole from, a YouTube transcript downloader. And let's say after writing the script, also give me the timestamps and episode/series numbers to fall back to. Now, if you are doing this, if you want to go ahead and use deep research, it'll make the series numbers exactly correct and you won't have any differentiations or any, errors whatsoever. But if you are doing that, deep research can oftentimes be a little bit expensive if you want to use it. For example, I only have 25 and I have the $20 plan. So if you are doing this, I would recommend bundling it in. So having 5 or even 10 different scripts that you're going to get made in that one deep research prompt, just so you're not wasting it on one script at a time. So funnel maybe 10 or even 15 into that one prompt. That way you aren't wasting it. For the sake of today's video, I'm not going to go ahead and use deep research just because I don't want to sit here and wait 10 minutes, but I went ahead and just did it regularly with ChatGPT 5. Watch how insane this is. And here we go. This is absolutely mind-boggling that this is even possible with AI. But what it said is, here are 5 times Peter Griffin actually made sense. Yes, you read that right. In season 3, episode 1, The Thin White Line, Peter blurts out his name after seeing a P, a tear, and a griffin. And he says, Peter Griffin, oh crap, which is quietly charming and self-aware. In season 4, episode 3, for example, it's given me the exact timestamps as well as, the timestamps to the actual episodes themselves. And all I said was, okay, perfect. Now send the script to paste directly into 11 Labs, which kind of funnels into the next point I want to get into. But of course, you can see in this initial prompt, it didn't actually give me the timestamp, so the exact minute and second where each clip actually took place. So when we give this to our editing team, we can immediately go ahead and grab the exact timestamp. So let me show you exactly how to do that. Now, once again, guys, keep in mind, when you are doing this, you can train your specific chat. So this chat that I'm working on now, once I refresh ChatGPT, it's still going to be here. So I can simply rename it to, for example, Family Guy short-based script writing. And every single time I have a new video idea, I simply send it and it'll make the script in the exact way I want, formatted perfectly. So it completely learns as you go and just makes the process so it learns as you go and just expedites the entire process. But as you can see, I've said, now send me the script to paste directly into 11 Labs. No yap. And perfect. Just like that, it's gone ahead and given us a script. So all we're going to do now is simply make a brand new doc. All I did was I pasted into the document the script the ChatGPT gave me, and I simply removed a few of the filler information that isn't really necessary. So for example, all the timestamps and all the random stuff that I really don't want. Now we have a perfectly good script. The only issue is, of course, these little line things that ChatGPT gives you. Those are super easy to get rid of. You can simply ask it to not include them anymore, and it makes it really easy. But now that we have our perfect script that is super optimized for what we need, we're going to head back to ChatGPT one more time to further refine what we're doing and make it that much more optimized. So guys, all I've said is I've gone ahead and edited the script slightly to make it perfect for what I need. Of course, I entered the script that I just got off of my Google Doc, and I said, please use this style going forward. Confirm you understand. What this is going to do is from now on, whenever I give it a video idea, it's going to make it perfect. And just to further confirm this, I've gone ahead and given it a brand new video idea. 5 times Stewie Griffin tried to kill Lois, and bang, just like that, we've got a perfectly optimized script that is in the exact same style we want. No yapping, no bullshit, gives me the exact script I need. And once again, you can continue to train this model as time goes on. And just like that, we've got our script. So all we're going to do is simply grab the first part of it. Now, if you are doing voice acting, because we're doing shorts and we're not doing ultra long form, there really is no excuse to not be using 11 Labs. It's just so much better than the competition. And I do understand if you're doing long form or ultra long form where it becomes quite expensive to use 11 Labs. But realistically, if you're doing shorts, it's just so cheap and there's no point going with Fish Audio or a different alternative. So we're going to go ahead and paste this in. Of course, we're going to choose a decent voice. I like Mark. And let me show you how insane this is.
5 times Peter Griffin actually made sense.
In Season 3, Episode 1, The Thin White Line.
And guys, just like that, the only thing we'd have to change is, of course, increasing the speed, maybe changing the similarity a little bit, and then simply giving this audio file to our editing team, and we've got an entire video completely done just like that. Now, one last thing, guys, that nobody talks about that you can do to even further optimize this is grab the script that you're about to paste into ElevenLabs, and you can go ahead and say, I'm pasting this script into ElevenLabs. Please remove all the parts that would make it slower so it's more optimized and refined for voice acting and straight to the point. Now, guys, while I wait for this, keep in mind, you can do this exact same niche in regular show, Adventure Time, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones. There is so much scalability for a niche like this that takes literally zero effort to do. And there we go. It's gone ahead and made me the perfect script that I can then go ahead, paste directly into ElevenLabs with the highest speed that I went ahead and set. And let me show you how insane this is.
5 times Peter Griffin actually made sense. In Season 3.
And just like that, we have a perfect script. The only thing now to change would, of course, be removing the spaces in between talking, but obviously that's something for the editing team. Guys, really quickly, I did want to mention, if you want to go ahead and get yourselves a pre-monetized channel, meaning you are monetized instantly across YouTube, go ahead and check out my site, Pre-Monetized. It is insane. If you want to go ahead and start posting Family Guy shorts, whatever shorts you might be doing, long form, ultra long form, whatever it might be, you can start generating and earning revenue immediately. If you want to go ahead, once again, premonetize.com, use the promo code video and you'll get a 5% off discount for the first few people. And we also did just lower the prices, so we're by far the cheapest on the entire market. But as I was saying, now that we've got our video ideation all handled, so coming up with the ideas, we have our script writing, and we have our voice acting. The only thing that is left is, of course, editing. Now, to give this to the editor, obviously you just want to go ahead and press download, and you'll have your file for ElevenLabs specifically. Go ahead and save that to your computer. Now, in terms of getting an editing team, it is insanely easy. There's a few ways to do this. The first option is obviously going to discord.gg/creative paradise. It's like a Discord server where you can hire super cheap editors. You can get like $10 per edit, or the alternative that I would recommend is, of course, going to Upwork, pressing post a job, explaining what you need done, and obviously putting a budget. For something like this, I'd say about $10 to $15 a video is completely fair. And of course, if you give them 30 video ideas, 30 scripts, and 30 ElevenLab voices, which of course would take you less than, let's say, an hour to do, you would then be able to schedule a month ahead of uploads, and you'd only really have to pay about $300 a month to automate that entire channel that, of course, is making Screen Addicts over $30,000 every single month off of just ad revenue. Now guys, once again, if you want to go ahead and join my public Discord server, it's completely free to do and we have a really nice community. It's discord.gg/1%. And of course, if you want to go ahead and get yourselves a pre-monetized channel, it would very much mean the world to me. You can start generating revenue instantly across any channel you might be doing. Yes guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. I will see you all later. Have a great day.